Hey you guys, it's Molly here with Design Loves Detail. We are in the bathroom at the Flip House. This remodel is crazy, so stay tuned for more. All right, so if you guys recall how this room used to look, it was really plain. We had the ledge up there with the dusty ivy. They even left us some old vases. We had to take all that down. It's cleaned up now. We had the cabinetry. It was actually okay. It had been out of style for so long that it was back in style. So we were able to modernize it and keep that as it was. But how it looked before with the other dated details, you know, it felt very 90s. So the tub area and the shower area is one of the places that I think we really cleaned up and made feel fresh and bring in that zen organic look that I wanted. I went for really simple tiles in here, again with MAKEOVER tile that you guys might have seen if you checked out our tile reveal video. This is the Potenza collection. It has a look like concrete, but then it still has a little bit of variation in it so that it's interesting and it has that just real clean, fresh feel about it. The tub, I went for a little bit different shape than I normally do. I kind of usually go for that oval. This squared off one I thought was perfect because we do have a lot of that shape in this space, and so it kind of just fit really well so that we could utilize every inch of this space really. You can kind of see how you can get a bigger tub with that detail. And I went modern on the fixtures here, of course. They've got the matte black and a really cool, actually we should turn this on. I haven't even tried it yet, but look at that. Pretty sweet. Definitely gives you the Zen vibes. So that was kind of a cool little feature and actually reasonably priced as well. It wasn't terribly spendy, which you'd think it would be. I went with this artwork here to add a little color and detail because even though I want a really minimalist feel to this bathroom, I still want it to feel inviting and just to have kind of the cohesion with the rest of the house. So we've got a little bit of that. I always like a little bit of a European flair, and so these landscapes kind of bring that into the bathroom and give it a little bit of an artsy vibe too, so we're not too boring, because it's always walking that line of being clean, modern, fresh, but we never want to be boring. So that kind of adds a little wow. I love these bath trays. Again, bringing in that wood element that is so nice so that we have some warmth to the minimalist nature. You can put your soaps and your shower brush, things like that, right in there, so that works out pretty well. And then we've got these windows here, which were already here. I love the natural light they bring in, but I haven't gotten the blinds yet. You know, of course, like I'm always saying, the supply chains have really struggled since COVID. So I'm waiting on those, but I did a woven shade that I actually used in my own home from the pull down shades from Select Blinds. So when those get in, I will be sure to share how they look because I think that's going to be perfect for bringing a little bit of texture into the room so that it's not too cold and sterile. All right, over here in the shower, we've got some really fun details too. We went ahead and opened it up, so it's kind of just a walk-in shower and did this prefab modern glass panel. You can buy this right on Wayfair, which is awesome because it can be a good money saver. You don't have to go with the custom option of having somebody come measure and then that, both the expense and the cost on that. Especially with how far out subcontractors are, this is a really good money and time saver for sure. I love the look. So it gives us that whole modern feel again, of course, just where you can walk in. This tile again in the 12 by 24 for the Potenza collection looks really fresh and kind of gives you that modern grid pattern. Again, with the matte black for the shower, just to keep things uniform throughout. And the floor tile for the shower is that really cool flat Venetian pebble from MAKEOVER tile, which I just love and totally gives us, I think, that spa-like look in here. On this side, we did keep the vanity, so this was such a good savings, and I really don't think you would notice that it's original to the house because we kind of updated it with the hardware. It had no hardware before, which was kind of quirky. I thought kind of strange that they didn't have anything at all there. But this has really gotten a facelift when we changed the countertop. This is again that simply white quartz that I used in the laundry room. Nice and minimal there, and it goes with the tile that we have. The sinks I just got from Home Depot, really affordable, but they have that high-end look. Kind of mimics the shape of the bathtub where it's a little more squared off with the rounded edge so that we have kind of some uniformity there. And it gives a little more height too, because the vanity with it being original, it is a little bit lower than some of the current styles for vanities, but with the pedestal sinks, it gives you a little more more height, and then you can also kind of, you know, wash your face a little bit easier with this higher faucet. So that's definitely, I think, a more modern take on the vanity area. It's not a huge bathroom, but I feel like it still feels spacious because we have the open floor in the middle. You don't feel like trapped in any different space here. I do think I might look for a rug because we do have that nice open floor, so maybe something to just kind of cozy it up and make it a little bit more livable and inviting. That might be one of my next stops, but we've got it pretty well finished. These mirrors are a really pretty one. I love the height that they add. This is a 48 inch, I think it's 22 by 48, and this mirror comes in a bunch of different sizes, so you could get just the perfect one for your space. I do love having a little more height here because, again, we have the tall ceilings in this house, which is one of the things I was drawn to. I always seek that out in homes that we're flipping because it's one of those things you can't add. So if you have low ceilings, you know, it's not something you're likely going to be able to change without any major effort. So yeah, so these were a great way to kind of draw your eye up and appreciate the ceiling detail. And then we have some really affordable sconces up there that are modern. These are actually an exterior light, but they work indoors too. They have a really good price point. Sometimes that happens, the exterior lights are more affordable than interior ones, but then they can still work in that application. It just means that they're rated for moisture, which is great in a bathroom anyways. So those are really good. And then we've got just, of course, my little, you know, pizzazz with the accessories. I love the little bars of soap. So you have that spas and bathroom feel, a little bit of the greenery with this faux olive tree. This is a really cute one. I love that. It comes in this little concrete pot all ready to stick on your counter. And then I love stuff like this, just so you can like put your jewelry in there, which I actually did because I have, you know, I have some here while we've been filming. Sometimes I just need a little change out of earrings, so there they are. And then just nice looking soaps. I love to get cute soaps at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, or I do order them online even from TJ Maxx online. Home Goods has a good selection as well. Target, those are kind of my favorite places to get the little styling accessories, and they're really affordable, which is great. I did the same little accessory package that we did in the other bathroom, if you guys saw that one. Really affordable. It comes with a towel ring, towel bar, and the toilet paper holder all in one. So a great price. And, you know, it just kind of goes with everything. So I kept it simple, modern, clean, again, for this space so that we have, you know, just a relaxing feel. The toilet room is just here. So we didn't really change much there except for putting, you know, the nice modern toilet so that it is updated, even though, you know, it's not that exciting. It does give that a more modern feel as well. That layout we kept the same, so nothing's really different there. The closet was one thing that we had talked about that you guys kind of voted on, and everyone was like, keep the doors, because I was like, should we just get rid of the doors? And everyone was like, no, keep the doors. So we did keep the doors. They got a fresh coat of paint. One of them I need to like fix. This one here, something happened to it. So I gotta figure out if we can fix that little dent or what. We essentially left the closet just as it was, but updated the hardware. Not a huge change, but it is a pretty good sized closet, even though it's not the biggest one or the fanciest or anything. It really, I think, is sufficient with the space that it has. So we just kind of left it in the interest of cost and time, but I do need to fix that door. So there's a few little to-dos left, but we are getting there, and I can't wait until we can get this house listed to see what happens. Because I mean, there's that, you know, are other people gonna love it as much as we love it? We're gonna find out, but fingers crossed, because there's money on the line. So next time we're gonna show you the primary bedroom that is attached here. And so that will be a really fun space. It's probably one of my favorite rooms as well. I know I've probably said that before, but I love it. It's so pretty. Sometimes I'm like, I kind of like it better than my primary bedroom. So maybe I need to steal the stuff from it. I don't know. Subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss that. And then we will also, would love it if you guys like and comment, and we will be back with that other reveal. We'll see you next time.